Well, November is National Adoption Month, and the mission at Kentucky Kids Belong is to dramatically improve the experiences and outcomes for children in foster care by ensuring that they can be placed with caring fosters or adoptive families.
Absolutely. And Valerie and Greg Buccola join us now to share their efforts in finding foster homes for children here in Kentucky. First of all, thank you for what you're doing, and thank you for being here. We appreciate that.
Thanks for having us.
So let's talk a little bit about November being National Adoption Month. What does that mean exactly?
Well, that means we're going to highlight the need that we have for foster families and the need that the kids that are out there waiting and ready for an adoptive home. We have over how many? About
800 or so in Kentucky.
In Kentucky that are ready and waiting. And so that's what we want to highlight today.
And so how can we help you all?
We're just trying to get the word out about Kentucky Kids Belong. It's an organization whose mission is to improve the experiences and outcomes of kids in foster care. We got involved, we started fostering in 2014. We adopted 4 children. We have fostered probably about 40 since then. And we thought, what can we do as a multiplier effect here? And we found Kentucky Kids Belong, and they are doing that. They're finding kids homes. We have a couple different ways that we do that. We have an I Belong project where we do video interviews and we highlight these kids' stories. We post them across social media, and people are finding the kids in this way, and it's putting a real face, a real character to these kids, and people are getting excited about that.
Yeah.
About 50% of the kids we video find homes. If we weren't doing this, only 10% would be finding homes. So it's a huge impact.
Well, Greg, what do you say to people who are watching this program right now and want to foster or want to adopt but are nervous or think that they don't qualify?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of stigmas around fostering and adopting kids who are in foster care. Just realize, we're the adults and they're the kids, and they're more scared, and they want to be loved, just like you and me. And they're literally waiting for a home and for someone to tuck them in. And yes, it's difficult. Yes, there's a lot of things you have to deal with, like traumas. But at the end of the day, they're kids and they're people, and they're literally waiting for someone. If you watch these videos, you just got to go onto the website, listen to their stories, their voices. They're looking for someone to invest in them.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, I think there's a lot of families that are wanting to give that. They can't push through those barriers that are scary.
Right.
So
That makes sense.
inquiring with the state, inquiring with the local agency about training and understand what it really means is the first step. And that kind of helps to eliminate some of the anxieties around this idea.
So, and I know you were talking about families. How do you prepare some children? some parents may already have children in the home, but also would love to bring. How do you prepare those other children?
That's a great question. I think, just having constant conversations, because even with our kiddos that are adopted now, when we take in foster, placements or even respite placements just for the weekend, we have a lot of conversations about what are they going through, what's your response to that, and just being open to talk about it all the time.
Fostering doesn't just mean you're going to adopt them. In fact, most of the time you're doing emergent fostering for the weekend or a week or a couple weeks. It might be giving respite care. And so depending upon the nature of your family and your, we like to say, risk profile for what you are able to take on, there's many, many ways you can help.
Excellent. More information, you can find it on americaskidsbelong.com, and then you can look for Project State Kentucky, of course, because that's where we are. We appreciate you and everything you're doing.
Thank you.
Thanks for highlighting this.
Thank you.